Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we are starting this video back on the hidden pirate base for a reason which I'll explain in a little while. First, a bit of a catch up because of course in the last part we were doing the beer mission and the video went slightly over long, but what I've done is I've gone back to the Heidelberg base and unloaded all the resources we picked up from there, including all that nice ice that I picked up. I also picked up a few things that I'd like to sell, and I think this would be a good point to say a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. And this is the reason why we're back here, because somebody pointed out that I actually missed a quite a high loot container buried down next to the core, and somebody also posted about going to the snow planet, and I do want to go there, but we got a little bit of a problem because when I went back to the base I looked at the warp drive. As you see here, we got to make a pentaxid tank, and you see that needs 50 cobalt alloy, and I think the warp drive here needs another 50 cobalt alloy, and I'm very low on cobalt. On the way back to the hidden base I found a cobalt asteroid. I've also found a promethium asteroid. So what I want to do in this part is we're going to check out a little bit more of this POI, but I don't want to thank you, I've just rediscovered my own ship. Yeah, so we're going to go down a little bit deeper into this base, but I'm not going to spend the whole video clearing it out. And then what I'd like to do is go and mine some promethium, some cobalt. We'll possibly go back to the Heidelberg and kick off the process of making the warp drive. So in the next part we can go to the snow planet. If there's enough time, what I would like to do is possibly get out and check out the moon over here. So that's what I want to do. It's probably a little bit ambitious, but we'll see how things go. Just turn the light on. First things first, let's go down and check out this vault. So we're just going to come down here. I mean, if there's good loot to be around, we might as well try and pick it up. And we better kind of get ready, because I can't remember if this base actually has sort of respawns in it. Just make sure, because there was a couple of sidewalks around this. It looks okay. And the loot box is actually under the floor, which is probably the main reason why I missed it. So just see if we can. We got some. Oh wow, we got an epic rocket launcher. Well, that's pretty good. Big fires homing missiles. That's a pretty good haul, especially the auto miners, because I mean, I'm not going to be using the auto miners in this series, but what we could possibly do is sell those when we go back to the trading station. I think what I would like to do is just have another crack at doing this next step here, because I wouldn't mind the loot those power cells there. And I've also remembered that I think through here is a bit more loot that we should be able to do. But of course, the first thing we have to do is get rid of this stupid turret there. So let me just see, the blast doors that way. So I'm going to kind of try and stand in the right direction. And what we're going to do is try and blag it. Oops. I would certainly wouldn't mind the power cells from here. We can get them. And somebody actually did post a comment about the fact that when I was doing this part of the mission in the last video, that I could have actually offered to buy the recipe back with the platinum bar, and they said I could have gone back and purchased the platinum bar from the trading station, which is probably a pretty useful solution. But I'll be honest, I kind of like to possibly fight my way through these areas because the loot is pretty reasonable. Oops. Okay, we're gonna have to no, I can't quite remember what's down here, so oh, this is a room, and I know there's a turret there, but there's also normally somebody else hanging around here. but he obviously hasn't spawned yet, so just do a quick reload there. A bit of a reload. Oh, somebody got one shot off on me. What was that? Oh no, I think there's... You gotta be kidding me. I didn't get a shot off. Oh, it's a shotgun guy. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with him. I'm not putting up with that. I must admit, I'm probably getting a little bit too casual with respect to my combat at the moment. So here we are, we're back here again for take two. We're just going. Actually, we could probably, oops, no, just have a kind of top the food situation up a little bit. We don't need any health, so just eat some of that. So I am a bit low on bandages, so maybe if we go to the trading station, I'll buy some bandages. There's the door. Actually got the laser rifle. I thought I had a bit more ammunition than that. Oh, of course, I've got to recover my backpack first. So, just get into here. And we'll just, I think we can recover it from here. You stand back here. Just take that. I think I'll hang on to the laser ammunition. Where are you? Sunshine. Yeah. We've now reached level 18. And we got a couple of... always had a pressing need for some food. Got here another pulse rifle. We could probably sell that. And we've got another tier 2 multi-tool. Now, through here is bad news. In fact, well, I'll just show you. Stand back here. Go through here. So you see there's nothing here at the moment. There's a nice red container there, but we got a couple of turrets there. But more importantly, when we trigger the spawn, there'll be those little robot things, which can be a real pain in the neck. But there is a loot box up this way, and I can't remember how far up we've got to go. Make sure. I don't think there's anything in here. We're okay for radiation at the moment. So a quick look. Yep. So I think I've got to go up higher. The trouble with these bases is they're a bit like rabbit warrens. So got a minigun. That could make us a bit of cash. I have to admit, I'm not the world's greatest fan of miniguns. Got a tier 2 shotgun. If I remember correctly. We come through here. Oh, there's nobody in here. Well, we'll take that. Steel blocks. I think what we can do is dump those up into the what we call it. I don't really want to carry those around. What we can do is come there and try and put them up into the workshop so that we get a benefit from them. So just put those down there. And I think that's all I really want to loot from here. I don't think there's anything else that's of I'm sure those rooms used to have some opposition in them in the past. Did I pass something there? No. Maybe it's just an illusion. What I'll do is I'll just see what you've got is multiple levels here. But I'll show you. See, look at that down there. Maybe we'll just do a little bit. Oh, stop it. I think that is... I know I shouldn't have done that. See, there's another one. And there's a cyborg in here as well. So that's bad news. I think it's time for me to stop being a bit of an idiot and concentrate, because I can imagine what state my armor's in now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to recover the backpack and then we'll be on our way. So here we are, we're back again. I'm just going to... I'm just going to check the state of my armor. Yeah, my durability is down to 70, so I can't carry on trying to do this POI, because buried even deeper, in fact, I'll show it to you once I've gone down and recovered my... I think I could probably get it from here. I don't know. No, I don't think I will. Well, we'll give it a go so I don't have to kind of go all the way down through here, but... we might just be able to sneak the backpack. But if I kind of come back out, go over the top of here, what you'll see is the whole series of levels here full of creatures. And then right down at the lowest level of all is a couple of mounted laser cannons here. So we're not really equipped for that. In fact, really to take out those laser cannons, what you really need to do is kind of mine in from the side. What have we got? Did I walk past that? That's the front. Okay, yeah, so kind of walk back the way I came. For a brief moment then I thought I'd missed a room. I'm just going to get back up to here. And just get back up to the top. We could snag a little bit more copper. Looks like I've got some damage on the ship here. Let me just see. I thought I'd repaired all the damage. Never mind. Let me just turn the thrusters on. And what we're going to do now is go out to the Empyrion asteroid. It's just over there. I'll set that to move. So we're going to do a little bit of mining now, just to gather the resources so we can go to the snow planet. Bottom, the Empyrion asteroid's got to be around here somewhere. There it is over there. So we'll just get up to speed. And obviously the guys are firing at what's inside. I'm just going to get out to the Empyrion asteroid and I'll see you once I get there. Just switch the inertia back on. And we're just going to go here. Generally the Empyrion asteroids are pretty plentiful, but I don't really want to fill this ship completely up with Empyrion. What I want is about 500, possibly 600 Empyrion, depending on how much space I've got. How much space have I actually got? Yeah, I mean, if I can get up to just over half full with promethium, that would be brilliant. And of course, what we got now is we got the epic drill. Essentially. Oops. Load the epic drill. And we're just going to pick up some promethium. Of course, the best way to mine asteroids is to actually have the drill modules mounted on the small ship. So you can fly up and just effectively mine this directly into the ship itself. Okay, you see we're getting a nice big wad of promethium here. Anyway, I'm just going to mine through this and pick up the amount I need, and I'll be right back. Right, just to show you, I've got 448 and we just got just over 3,000 resources. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more and that will be it. So just pick this up here. I think that should be enough. Of course, we'll throw away the stone. We've got just over 500 promethium. I think that would be kind of more than enough to get us to the next system. Because the other problem I've also got with respect to getting to the system, I don't know. The other problem I've got besides the having to build the warp drive and the pentaxid tank is I don't have that much in the way of pentaxid. So that's a reason why I wouldn't mind stopping off on the moon on the before we go out. I mean, I've got enough pentaxid to, how can you say, fly around. And I've got enough pentaxid to do the warp jump, but what I wouldn't mind is some spare capacity as well. So we're just going to get to the Cobalt asteroid now, and I'll be right back again. So here we are, we're just coming up on the Cobalt asteroid. And you'll see just to the right of it that the orbital trading station is pretty close. So it'd be a bit silly not to take advantage of that resource to get a few things sorted out. Because one other thing somebody suggested is actually getting my armor repaired. So we'll be doing that as well. And of course the cobalt is these brownish patches here. What we're going to do is just kind of go up and run straight into the side of the asteroid again. We still got the connection to the okay. Oops. Going to come up here, and what I'm going to quite literally do now is we're just going to mine cobalt until the ship says it's full. We're just going to keep mining this out as much as possible. Of course, we'll dump the crushed stone because I don't need it. Anyway, I'll be right back once I've actually filled the ship up with cobalt. Okay, it's just come up and said my inventory is full. What we'll do is we'll dump off the rock. We'll try and pick up a little bit. Drop that. That gives me 400 cobalt. Wait, cut it out. And then I've got another 15. I don't really want to fill my personal inventory up with. So just jump back into the ship. So that's that job done. We're looking pretty good. What we're going to do now is just skate over to the orbital trading station. Hopefully, as somebody pointed out, that all the noise in the last video was due to the fact that I was being attacked by Xerax drones, and what was actually happening is my ship was defending itself and killing the drones. I didn't realise it had actually done that. And just coming here. Don't know whether the drones will be back or whether that was just a scripted event tied in with the recipe mission. Let's turn the thrusters off. Get rid of that. Strangely enough, we've come back in at the same point as we did last time. Door D. And of course we're going to go up and come here. Now the first thing I'm looking for is the armor locker, and come here. I'm just going to Look at that, it's nearly wiped out. Okay. We're going to try and get our armor. We'll do that first so that I don't forget that I'm running around with no armor on. And then what I want to do is work around these traders to see what we can sell. I think the repair station is up over here, so let's get that thing. Can purple container can hold one, yeah, but I'll just drop that in there. Put the armor in there, and then we'll just go and put the armor on so I don't forget. It'd be a bit ironic if I go out and try to do some work on the moon and my armor's back in here. Get back to the armor locker. Wait, shut up. I'll just drop that back on. Of course, the armor doesn't fully repair. Every time you repair it, it just loses a little bit of integrity. Now, what I want to do is come in here, and I'm going to do here, and I'm going to put all my 4 weapons into the fridge so that they don't get sold. And that's a tier 2 multi-tool. Shotgun, we'll put 1 there. We got a shotgun repair kit we might be able to sell. And then we got all that in there. I think we'll keep a second shotgun. Right, let's see what we can bring. Right, we've got some auto miner cores. And sell that. I certainly want to sell the beer. Epic rocket launcher would be nice. It'd be nice if I could sell this technical artifact, but I don't think I'll be able to. And then I think we'll just wander around and see what is for someone wants to buy. I don't think this guy. Classified information works. So there's nothing there. Of course, there's some med bays here, but we'll come back to the med bays later on. I wouldn't mind some bandages, but first things first, everything down here is food level, but you never know, so we'll just talk to them. Energy drinks, veggie burgers, yes, thank you again. There's also, I think, a conference room down here that has a dodgy dealer in it. I think the conference room is on this floor. Let me just see. Maybe it's one. No, here it is. There he is, Mr. Dodgy. Right. Right, we can sell the shotgun upgrade kit. You want night vision goggles? We'll sell those as well. Heavy armor, explosive devices. We're not selling that. Rocket launcher. Laser pistol tier 2 minigun. I think I've got the minigun, haven't I? Okay, let's just. I'm sure. Did I get the minigun? Yeah, we're gonna sell. I'll be completely honest. I'm not a big fan of the minigun. I don't know. It's just something that. Yeah, we got a tier 2 projectile pistol. Shut up. I didn't think he had any tier 1 weapons here, so. See what he's got now. Okay, let me just. Right, we'll sell the minigun if we can find it. I've got some. We'll sell that for 2,000 off. We got at least one tier 2 shotgun. We got projectile pistol. Is he in the market for any? What we call it? Pistols. No, pistol upgrade kits, so he's not interested in pistols. Okay, anything else here that no, I mean I've got base weapons. He's not really interested in those, are they? Is he? Which is a bit unfortunate. So we got rid of a lot of it. Just check burger and fries to see if he'll buy the beer off me. Not, we'll have to sell it to the bar up top. Yeah. I don't think I've got any more sparkling wine. I don't think I... No. Actually, that would be in the fridge, wouldn't it? Nothing else. We've got a couple of plants I could sell. I mean, they're not worth that much. But I say we'll do the med bay when I come back down again. I think we could probably dump those plants off, a couple of tomato sprouts and a couple of perthing sprouts as well. We can make a bit of money from them. 2 of those. And the perthing sprouts as well. Sell 2 of those. Nothing else there. I'll go and check the mining guy, but I don't think he's going to... Hello, handsome. Real charges, Prometheum. Auto miner cores, yes. Certainly going to sell those auto miner cores. Auto miner cores are worth quite a lot of cash. And if we can sell all 3 of those. Where are they? You buy all 3, yeah, 19,000. I wouldn't mind any magnesium that you've got. So we've got some refined pentaxid there, but I don't really want to buy that. Prometheum pellets, marginal aluminium powder. I don't think there's any benefit from that. Drill charges, titanium rods. I'm hoping to get some titanium from the moon. No, I think we're okay. So I think that covers this floor. And shut up. Right, we've got somebody here. What are you gonna deal in? Oh, we. What if I'd have got a better deal from that guy? We'll talk to the bartender up here. He should possibly buy the beer. You buy 6 bottles of beer. Yes, you will. I know it's not a lot of money, but we got an option. So here's the platinum bar that we could have come and bought, and you can see it would only cost us 59. So that was quite that. He actually would buy a projectile pistol. That's interesting. We got a tier 2 projectile pistol. It's the only one we got, I think. I'm not exactly too sure why he's in the market for a projectile pistol, but I will sell it to him. 456. So we're looking good. What's that say? Unknown device rare. And what we're going to do now is just to complete this cycle, we'll just get down to the med base over here. Hello guys. And what I would like is some bandages. You've got bandages for... I wouldn't mind about 15. Actually, let's just get another 10 as well. Must admit, I do like my bandages because they're a lot quicker fix than the med health cap. I mean, I do like the bandages because you see that the bandages could do open wound, broken legs, closed fractures, open fractures, where the health pack only does open wounds. So having this is quite useful. Anti-parasite injections. Wouldn't mind saying about another 4 of those, because parasites are the real bugbear in this game. When you're, especially when you're starting out. Right, what we need is D. Oh, so we could go down in C actually. I think that's the opposite corner, isn't it? And then we should come in here. Right opposite the ship. Oops. Get back. And of course, what I'm going to need to do now is, well, we can probably put the cobalt in here now, and we'll put this back. Okay, it's full up again. So, and I'd like to put my weapons back on the weapon bar before we leave. So, shotgun, pulse rifle. Now, the reason I've done this is literally to prevent me accidentally stunning these key weapons. Shotgun there. The laser rifle. Should just put that there. Put the epic drill there. Put that there. Also, we'll put that back there. That back there. And I don't think I need anything else. We'll just jump into the ship. Thrusters on. Back out. And what we're going to need to do now is get back to home and drop this off at the Heidelberg before we go and do anything else. Just drop that off there. And we're going to head directly for the Heidelberg. And I'll see you once we're coming into land. Here we are, we're just coming down through the atmosphere. Hopefully I will come down virtually right on top of the Heidelberg, because that will ensure that if the ship is overloaded, we won't have too far to travel. There it is. There's the Heidelberg. Just kind of level up, and so wait, lose. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of fly down in a spiral. So we can see if we can land. We can see it now. Actually, it's just occurred to me that we've been coming backwards and forwards to this ship for some time. I still haven't had a base attack, actually. So maybe I need to take a look and see how long before the base attack arrives. Well, it'll be a little bit embarrassing if I land and I'm not able to defend myself. But we'll just go into here. No, I don't want to check out the damage, what we call it. Just turn the thrusters off. And out. And of course, first things. Whoops. Let's just have a quick look. That's this next attack less than 1 day. Okay, so they might actually turn up quite quickly. Yeah, we're gonna upload stuff into the base constructor in. Don't have a lot of volume, but I certainly want to put all the cobalt in. And we got that in some. Right, so what we're gonna have to do is offload that there. We certainly don't want that. I'm just gonna dump all the, actually I'd like to keep one tier 2 as a backup in my ship. And the rest of this were offload. Certainly don't want that there. We'll keep the fuel. I think I'll keep the epic rocket launcher. That could be quite useful. Emergency food. And then I'll just go indoors. I don't go in here very often. Of course, the next thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need the pentaxid tank. I wouldn't mind also making that now I've got the cobalt, because if we're going to go to the snow planet, I think the ability to construct things could be useful. So we've got that. We'll unlock that, and then I think I need the pentaxid Got a short range warp drive, we need that. We need the pentaxid tank. We need to make that. If I can find the mobile constructor, where I'll kick that in as well. Or and we'll just leave that to be built. Just check the power on the base as well while we're at it. Offload that as well. Don't want those. I wouldn't mind taking, say, another few with us as well for that. Right. I think that covers most of what I want to do. Let's see. We got beer formula. So we've still got a few plants in there. We've got some water. How am I off for oxygen? That's good. We'll just go and top up our oxygen. And the oxygen O2 tank is just there. And what we're going to do now is, I've got enough time to get to the moon. Whether we can got enough time to explore extensively, it's another matter. Actually, let me just we'll pull the fuel from the base, just so that I don't have to use the reserve. So we're going to need to eat something as well. I don't want that. UCH dart, food. Just knock out some steaks. And we'll just get straight up into space and we'll head for the moon. So here we are, we're just coming up on the moon. Let's turn the inertia drive back on again. Now we're going to have to be a little bit careful landing on the moon, because the last thing I want to do is come down on top of a Xerax base. There's bound to be Xerax bases on here. I think what we're going to try and do is come down in the... So what we're going to try and do is come down in the pole here. Because if we come up here, we guarantee that there's no bases. So, come in here. Turn the light on so we might... Not exactly going to show us that much. So we come there, there's a Xerax base there, level 3. Certainly don't want to tangle with them. And we're kind of facing... We just turn this way a little bit towards the sun. There's resources there. That's 2 point odd, wherever it is, meters away. So, haha, game just spun me round. I think we'll head over that way. Yeah, when you're coming into a moon with a ship like this has got virtually no lower level protection. You've got to be aware of accidentally coming down on POIs, or particularly Xerax ones. Now what I'm looking for is pentaxid. Just make sure. There's 4 pentaxid deposits here, and there's a couple of titanium deposits I wouldn't mind, and there's a magnesium deposit as well. I wouldn't mind that. Some drones knocking around here as well. So in priority it's pentaxid, magnesium. There's a very small pentaxid deposit, so we're going to go and if we can snag that. There's something over there which could be a crash ship as well, so we're certainly going to do that. There's also evidence that there's a few drones knocking around soon. Just come here, just land. I've got my... Did I bring that with me? Ah, sorry. Haha. didn't bring my ore scanner with me. That's a bit annoying. So we may have to go. Oh, pentaxid is actually a texture. That's good. Thank you, game. And it does help if I do that, trash that, and just pick up that. I bet I do really miss the double tap on the radar. Is trash that. So we got 40 pentaxid from that. That's pretty good. It's 10 kilos. Well, you can just carry that around. Now, where is that? Right, we've got some resources over there. We've got something that looks like it might be defendable. Or a crashed ship. So we're just going to head off in this direction. That's a small titanium deposit. I think I'd rather look for the magnesium first. And there's quite a lot of resources here, so. Small titanium deposit. Looks like we got a crashed ship here. Which one's this one? We've got a crashed capital vessel here. I mean, this is a veritable absolute total source. I think this is the one with the large thrusters on the back, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, bit of a shame. Got some nice source of thrusters there, though. Where are we? I think we'll head east towards the sunrise and see if we can find some magnesium deposits. Titanium, pentaxid. There's one there. We'll just go off and see that. And if I could get a nice pile of magnesium, I'd be really happy to go off to the snow planet then. Right, we've got a cannon drone. This is probably going to be our first real touch of opposition. Not sure why my turrets aren't. My turrets seem to have gone to sleep. Well, they're meant to be on and engaging. Let me just check. Yeah, they should be hacking drones. Obviously, they've decided to go on strike. That's okay. We can take these down easily. Like this guy's dropped down into a bit of a crater here. Might as well. A few sniper rounds as well. Just take that. We're facing in the right direction. So we're kind of heading. We can get back into daylight. We can actually see a bit more. As I say, there we are. The sun's coming up. So it looks like that level 3, whatever it's over there, is possibly the only iron that's no good. Well, it's useful, but it's not what I'm looking for. You don't come to a moon to pick up. Got a very small pentaxid there. Got a minigun drone there. What magnesium, please? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be wasting ammunition with these guys. They seem to be just wandering around at random here. Right, got a very small magnesium deposit. We got a very small magnesium deposit there, but we'll try and get the drone. Where did you go? There he is. I'll just sneak in. This is a minigun drone. We've got a few minigun rounds, a bit more extra ammunition, and I certainly want this magnesium deposit down here. This is where things could get a little bit dodgy. There's the magnesium. It's very small, isn't it? I think that is about it. We got 70 magnesium. Trash the. Yep, we've got it all. There's another small magnesium deposit over there. Only go and try and grab that. Now we've got I need some braking thrusters. Let's get in nice and close there. Well, not kidding, are they, when they're saying they're small? But I'll take it. Because this will, I'm going to need this to make the better ammunition. So we'll just take that. That's what we've got. We've got 232 magnesium. We go with about 56 magnesium powder we've already got. Let's upload this into there as well. So we're okay at the moment. I think that might be. I think I might have got all the magnesium now. Yep. I think just to wind the video up, we're just going to go down. We'll just check out these resources here and see what these are. Right, we found a small cobalt. I think that will be worth picking up as well. So, even though I've got quite a lot of cobalt, I think because it's small and I've got the capacity, I think it's going to be worth it. I'll just kind of jump here. Just dive down here. Well, this one looks like it might give me a bit more resources. And of course, if I had the SV constructor installed, I'd be able to refine this into ingots, which would give me more carry capacity. But that's the way it is. Right, it sounds like I've got hostiles coming in. So we're going to have to... I think I'm just going to... Did I get anyone? Obviously they came close, but not that close. Or was it this guy here? I think this is the one I've already shot down, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. We'll just check him out just in case. Oh no. Obviously my my turrets have got a little bit more range than my... What is the range of the Gatling guns? 400 meters. Not bad actually. Got a look round, throw out another scan. A large minigun drone over there. I think just to wind the video up, we're going to indulge in a little bit of combat. I'm just using the wouldn't mind to get that large. Ah, gotcha. Let's just go and loot the large minigun drone. They got generally better loot than the small ones, but I'm just kind of sidle in there. I should be able to loot them using the yeah, keep getting that. And then just go back for the other one. You know, I've expended ammunition. Kill you. We might as well just drop down here. Get in close, and just use the drone. I think this would be a good point to leave it. What I'll do off camera is make my way back to the Heidelberg base, and then what we'll do is equip the ship with the warp drive and the Pentax tank and possibly the constructor, and then in the next part we'll be off to the snow planet to follow the next part of the main mission. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.